All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to President's Day stream. In America, it's President's Day. For those of you that didn't know, yeah, it's not my favorite holiday, but hey, it's a holiday, I guess. What's going on, everybody? It's kind of a last-minute stream here. Trying to get people to follow me on Theta. So if you're not already on Theta, go follow over there. It's a pretty cool platform. I like it a lot, and I think there's giveaways and stuff. So you guys will get something out of it too. There's daily prizes. You can get coins and cool gifts and stickers, badges, all that good stuff. It's kind of like Twitch, but a little bit different. It's a new platform, and we're going to try it out. What's going on, Brand? Good to see you. Hey, Marcavelli 23. Bye, Hex. Bye, Hex. Hex Dirt saw Twitch. Okay, that's hard to say. DeFi Dior, how you doing? Happy blessings to you too. And what's going on, guys? If you're not aware, in the land of Hex, what's new? What's new today? Staker app put out an update, so you can go to gostaker.com and check out their latest update. It's a visual update, but it's really good. I think they actually took one of my recommendations and ran with it, which was the pay fees in feature. Is now more user friendly. You don't have to scroll to the bottom of the screen. You can just choose whatever coin is highlighted to pay fees in. And so just some design changes there, some stuff to make it more palatable, as if it's not great already, but some really cool, interesting design updates. And what's going on, Motley? Taking off for Florida as we speak. Hey, enjoy your flight, man. Yeah, hopefully I can get a couple words in before you go on airplane mode. I'll maybe see you there. Maybe not. Wink, wink. Yeah. What else is going on? New Hex website. If you haven't seen by now, let's share our screen here, guys. Let's share the old screen. Hex.com, the first high-interest blockchain certificate of deposit. It's revolutionary, guys. Revolutionary. Look at this beautiful thing. Pretty good. Pretty good. You got the buy widget right here. Makes it real easy to buy. Some nice buttons, some standardized, headers and different alternating backgrounds between the gradient and then just a gray, dark theme kind of. There's some improvements to be made, and I'm working on hopefully getting access to be able to make those improvements, but it's pretty good. I mean, 90% good, I would say. I did notice a couple of the tweaks that need to be made, but what do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the new website. I think it's a big step up from the bare bones, nothing, basically all text website that we had, which is a shame too, because that old version did have a lot of good copy, a lot of good content, and a lot of time was spent on that content to make sure it was just right. But people don't read. People don't like to read, guys. It's just I think we gave people a little too much credit there that they would actually read the website. So it's good, if the information is fragmented, and the information architecture is a big thing, right? So where do we place information on the screen? Where do the eyes naturally tend to go? People usually read in a circle, actually. So they start reading. If you track someone's eye movement on a page, this is a fun fact I learned. They start off in the top left corner usually. This could vary if they're like a righty or a lefty, or some people are just different, it's but for the most part, people start in the top left corner, and then they gradually read in a circle to the top right corner, the bottom right corner, and finally the bottom left corner. So they kind of, when information is structured on a page like that, you can imagine it being a kind of a circular viewing. But yeah, it looks good, right? DeFi Dior said, I miss the old version. Honestly, there's going to be some nostalgia there for me too. It's going to be, you can always go on the Wayback Machine, right? And I'm sure the Internet Archive has a couple different variations of all the revisions that we've gone through. So you can always go back and see it. But, this is a site for the masses, really. It's a site for people that want to get into something and they don't want to read, right? But, this has all the content, right? It's all displayed. It's just in a little bit more palatable form. So we've got some nice icons, iconography, some links, and like this section I think is a lot better, right? There's a scrolling carousel that automatically just scrolls. I think that's way better than the previous section. A couple of things here, like the price and market cap need to be updated. Price chart, it's all on the homepage. All the important stuff is on the homepage, right? And you get the useful sites, which I know Hex Live is actually being decommissioned. We just learned that from Steph. He actually just told us that the Hex Live is going to be decommissioned, which is totally fine because let's be honest, Staker app does it all better. Hex Live was great for, the time that it lasted. It was a great adoption amplifier tool, but software matures, right? And things upgrade. So hex.com website upgraded. Hex.live basically evolved and it went from a Charmeleon to a Charizard. Staker app is the Charizard here. You got the email updates and, disclaimer, all this stuff. There's some standardization like link hover states that I might want to fix and just really fine tuning stuff. There's some videos I'd want to add onto the homepage, like the shares video and also the Long Live Hex made some really great infographic videos that I would like to see on the homepage. And, it's just quick updates like that we can make. What else, guys? I totally lost access to my stakes on go.hex.com. It got all messed up when I tried to access it from another computer. The only access I have is through Staker app with ETH address. Oh, well, Bob Andre, don't worry. First of all, don't worry. If you still see your positive balance in Staker app, that means all your money is still there. So don't worry. It's probably an issue with your MetaMask. You might have, you might need to reset MetaMask, or, hopefully you wrote your private keys down somewhere and you wrote your seed words down. Like, that was what you did during the setup process. And so you can maybe recover your MetaMask wallet on a new browser, but you'll need to provide more details. You can go to the Hex Security Telegram channel. Make sure you go to the right one. It's called Hex Security, t.me/Hex Security. And you can give them some details in there. And it's a group chat, and we might be able to help diagnose your problem. But it sounds like you still have access because the Staker app is still showing a balance. So I wouldn't worry too much. I would just go get some help, maybe from the Hex Telegram channel. Be careful, though, because there's a lot of scam Telegram channels out there, unfortunately. But sorry to hear that. Right, Nardo. What's up, Bran? Don't panic. Hey, guys. Don't panic. What a great name. Don't panic, everybody. Coffee, your ability to handle potential objections is awe-inspiring. How are you so fluent with it? Potential objections. I'm not sure what you mean, but I mean, thank you for the compliment. Potential objections. So is that fear, uncertainty, and doubt regarding Hex? It's just like when you've heard it all, you've heard all the possible naysayers and negative things, and really it's just a frame of reference error on people's part. If they don't understand that all the so-called gatekeeping and things that are bad, that are not going well, Hex itself is amazing. It's 100% uptime, triple audited. It's been running strong for over a year, successful launch phase, replacing a bigger market than gold. So the product speaks for itself, right? And so I think potential objections are easy, and it's easy to fix people's frame of reference when you have facts and the truth on your side. I mean, Hex is objectively amazing. And so people that don't get it are looking at it in the wrong frame. Like, yeah, gatekeeping sucks, but it's also an opportunity. It means that this is still the early adopter phase, right? When Hex goes mainstream, it's going to be a lot higher of a price, if it gets the reality that we want, wouldn't you rather buy in at a penny and not $1? But yeah, I think it's just a matter of, people look for reasons things won't work. And I've tried, right? It's good to be skeptical, but they're once you've heard it all, it's like, you really should think critically about something. So I understand like when people have concerns and all that, but I just want to help walk them through the process that I walked through myself in order to come to the understanding that I'm at. Don't panic. The chick on the first page is too Euro for me. I think she's just Euro enough. Don't panic. I think she's just Euro enough. I kind of like that like smart scientist, sexy scientist look. It's a little intimidating, actually. All right. What do we got? Nardo. After watching Matty Allen, I'm just being move aggressive in different places for my DCA. More aggressive. I see. Yeah, dollar cost averaging is usually a good strategy. People that have DCA'd into Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing great. The real time to buy is during bear markets, right? So I'm actually more excited to buy Hex during the next bear market. That said, Hex is so decorrelated that who knows if it even will behave like everything else, because we have these price floors that are set by all the stakers. I feel like it'd be hard for Hex to crash as hard as everything else if all you have out there are the stakers that are holding the price up. So you don't really have a lot of sellers that can just sell whenever they want. When the sellers can sell, but they're all staggered and they can't all just dump at the same time. So they can't give in to the lemming effect as easily. So if prices are crashing around and everybody's freaking out and selling their Bitcoin, selling their Ethereum, they're really going to have to think twice about selling their Hex, unless their Hex just happens to be expiring at that time. Maybe they want to sell and take some profits, but Hex behaves a lot differently price-wise. Maybe it's because it's so early. Maybe one day it will be correlated to the overall market, but I personally love the decorrelation right now. Motley, glad I caught the Pokemon reference before I took off. Yeah, Motley, that's awesome, man. Hey, can you if you guys haven't been on YouTube or whatever lately, Pokemon cards are making a comeback. I mean, it really is proof that we're in the everything bubble. There's guys on YouTube doing like Pokemon card box openings of the original sets of Pokemon cards. I'm not gonna lie, it's nostalgic for me, but it's crazy how expensive some of these things are going for. My buddy called me up and told me about how he's getting into reselling Pokemon cards. I mean, just for the money. And I took a look in my closet. I dug up my old cards and I was looking at them and I was like, wow, so you're telling me these would be worth a couple $1,000s right now? And he told me, yeah, if you sell your whole book, it'd probably be worth maybe $2,000-$3,000, $3,000. Pokemon cards, right? Who would have thought? Let's give our Theta guys some love. What's up, Hex Genius? How's it going, man? Check out DK Swap. Hey, everybody on Theta. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming where I want you to go. It's okay to be on YouTube as well, but Theta is a cool place. Cherish up. What's going on? Look at that beauty of a website. That's right, man. It is a beautiful website. Crypto King, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Good morning, Hex. I like Hex in the morning. Well, I would think you would. Good morning, Hex. It's in your name. Crypto Millivat. Hi, bro. Hello, bro. Saldos desde Colombia. Awesome. Medellin. That's great. Medellin seems great. Like such a fun time. I really want to go to Bogota. That's top of my list for traveling when this whole thing blows over. But Medellin seems pretty cool too. It's Chris Hupp. Hupp is half my last name. Oh, hey, what's up, Chris Hupp? Sorry, man. I tried. I gave it a good old college try. What else we got going on? StreamYard. Jesus, now you never collected cards. Oh yeah, Pokemon cards. eBay prices are skyrocketing. I know, man. Everything bubble. Uh-oh, guys. We got Hexologist in the house. He's about to make a crypto coffee exposed video. Yeah, I don't know about that, Hexo. We might have to start a Twitter beef before we do any exposing. I'm going to expose you right back if you try to come at me, bro. CoffeeZilla style. I'm going to be a little keyboard warrior. You guys have no idea what I can expose on Hexologist. Oof, don't even get me started. Just kidding. Coffee with regards to I like the old sites. Oh, yeah. How can I be so positive about the old site? Well, part of what was cool about the old site was that it was so different than everything we've ever seen, or than everything we're accustomed to in crypto, that it stood a purpose. It was there, and it kind of made people think a little bit. They're like, wow, this Hex thing is different? Why does the website, why does it not look like everything else, right? So it's that reality inversion technique for marketing and stuff. What else? Can we exchange other cryptos for Hex through Staker app, or is that in the works? Yeah, you can exchange ETH and USDC, which are the two biggest liquidity pairs for Hex. Other cryptos, no. That's I don't believe they're working on that anytime soon either. Love the new look of Hex.com. Me too. Me too. What up, fam? Having a little coffee in the evening. That's right. Hopefully I won't keep you up too late. Wink, wink. Olivia Dodge. Olivia Dodge. I can't even say the word Dodge because my head is all about crypto. I bought Hex because I could afford more than one. Exactly. Olivia, you're smart. Olivia, do you happen to know a guy named Marty by any chance? Is that you? Yeah, Hex, the unit bias is just so great, right? Who wants to buy 0.005 Bitcoin? That's not sexy at all. David Morales, do it after his trip. Don't tarnish Hexo. It's all right. I'm just kidding. I won't bring shame on Hexo's name. David Morales, the stuff on the website looks so big. I'm glad it's more compact on the new one. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Brian Jones, smash that like, baby. Everybody go smash that like and subscribe. Good morning, Hex says, not a fan of the stock image chick on the website. She's not special either. Well, all your feedback is valuable. If I ever do get, come on, guys, what's wrong with her? She's attractive. She's pointing at Hex. The feedback is appreciated, and I'll see what kind of edits that they let me make. Hopefully they let me do some tweaks and improvements. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's always a work in progress, guys. Everything is just a work in progress. It's all going towards the same goal of Hex to the moon. Hex to the moon. And the buy Hex page, I think, is pretty good too. So this is probably the most important page, other than the home page, is how to buy and stake Hex. Let's see. Steve Johnson, smash the likes. Lights Out says she looks good. Which one is it, guys? Do we like the girl? Is she too European? What's it gonna be? Oh, Walter needs a brunette. So we can't please everyone, right? We can't please everyone. Someone out there is gonna want a redhead. Someone out there is gonna want a Chinese woman. Someone's gonna want a black woman. Guy, the girl gets an upvote for me. That's right. She is a pretty woman. Gypsy Lexi could make a prettier girl meme on her. There you go. How about we have homepage girl of the week? Now that's an idea I can get behind. Lights Out. I'd be happy to be the weekly homepage update guy. Yes, fiery redhead. Dr. Chim Richards says, is probably the most honest comment I've seen all day. Nobody here would turn her away. And if you're acting like you would, you're just lying to yourself, buddy. Chim Richards, I couldn't agree more. No to the generic girls. Sam First says no. It's controversial, guys. In Hex, we love controversy. That's the big question of the night. I'm going to make a Twitter poll after this on what should we do about the girl on the homepage. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Wesley, you dog. Let us choose the girl we want on the homepage. Give us a section. We can select the girl we want to show up. Honestly, there could be something there, guys. There could be something there. It's decent marketing, yeah. People love looking at women. More so than dudes. I'd much rather look at ladies than dudes. But that's just me. Everyone's different. Put a Tree of Hex says, put a picture of Conrad Zen. That's what we should do, guys. Conrad, if you're out there, we need a selfie, bro. We're going to need a selfie for you. He is a great representative, right? Hey, all 5 of you on Theta, God bless your souls. I know there's 50 of you on YouTube. I can see you guys. If you guys want to hop over to Theta, I'm not saying you have to, but I'd really, really like it if you did. Nardas for the win says, how many T-shares does this blonde have? If none, I demand Hex Lady be voted for. That'd be cool. We could put like a Hex Lady of the month on up on there. But it's just a stock image, right? I'm sure if you just Google like crypto girl, you're probably gonna see that in like Google Images and like free stock photos or something. But yeah, guys, the buy and stake hex page, it does need a little update. Like for example, bottom right, this video is outdated. It talks about the adoption amplifier. It needs to be replaced with the how to buy Ethereum in 3 minutes video. But just little stuff, that'll take 2 seconds to update. Look at this. This is great. I love how the chart looks here, and it's aligned properly, and I love the headers and the fonts and the spacing. Here you've got the buy ETH and then buy Hex. I think you might even be able to buy USDC, right? With that. I don't know. But yeah, this is a really important page right here, right? So it tells you got to get MetaMask, you got to buy ETH. We could probably update this section to say buy ETH or USDC. But then, there's diminishing returns on how much are you really complicating it, right? Because if someone's just coming in and they're like, oh, well, what's USDC? Is that like that's just dollars, right? It's like, no, it's kind of different. There's so much of. Don't panic. Thank you so much. You just made my day. We got one guy over on Theta. Another conversion. Beautiful. Amin says a Nets picture would be perfect. She is very attractive. DeFi Dior said that's true. Sex sells. Okay. This is gonna be an entire stream about the girl on the homepage. Lights out. Okay, come on. Yeah, Bob Andre says he lost sight of my stakes on go.hex.com. You might just not be connected. I mean, it could be any number of things. You could be on the wrong browser. You could be you could have accidentally deleted MetaMask. I don't know. Like, do you still see the Fox icon in the top right corner? You could have accidentally switched accounts and not realize you switched accounts. You could have accidentally made a new account, in which case you would need to restore your old account. There's any number of things you might have done, but if you can still see your stakes on Staker app on gostaker.com, I think you'll be fine, dude. I think you'll be okay. Just head on over to the Hex Security Telegram, and yeah, we can try to help you. A Stockton, 3.5 years stake paying 16%. That's not true. That's not true at all. It's paying like 40%. I mean, 3.5 years, you might be getting like 30. I don't know where you're reading that stat. Yeah. Not sure where that came from. Maddie, how you doing? Tree of Hex. I voted for okay. I want to move past the girl on the homepage topic. What's up, Maddie? How you doing, man? What's up, Brandman? Brandman 11. Hey, you changed your name. No longer are you Balliet Brand. The artist formerly known as Balliet Brand is now Brandman 11. Nice, man. Now it's gonna be easier to tag you because I don't have to do those weird hexagons. Cool. Hex Genius. What is up? Balliet Brand, how many accounts do you have? Dude. Brand, are these all you? Or do you have like an imposter? Taser, one face. Hopped over from YouTube Coffee. Thanks. Thank you so much, Taser Face. Great, man. It's really nice. Let's see. Lights Out says, I noticed that around 11 p.m. Pacific time, gas is usually cheaper. Good time for trades. Good call, man. I tried to do a stake on Sunday, thinking Sunday was going to be cheaper, and maybe everybody's taking our advice now because Sunday was really fucking expensive. It was actually less expensive this morning, on Monday morning. So I was going to make a stake. I was going to do a swap on MetaMask to try to maybe get that airdrop possibly. And on Sunday night, it was $138 for gas fees. And I was like, all right, fuck that. I don't want it that bad. So I'm going to wait till Monday. And Monday was like 70. I mean, still really expensive, but it was just, I mean, it's always going to be different, right? You never really know. This week, it happened to be Monday. It was a little cheaper. But it's just whoever's using the network and when they're using the network, right? David Morales, now you're thinking outside the box. Why can't there be a man on the homepage? I don't know. Something just tells me it wouldn't, you know, it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, guys, how much does it matter? Guy says he has the brand army wherever he goes. Yeah, I think there's like multiple brands. He's like John Smith from the Matrix. They just keep appearing. You try to beat him back and they just keep coming. Walter said just check gas and it's 110. Jesus fuck. Yeah. $110. Lol. That's rough. That's just bad. You know what, guys? We got the best and the brightest working on it. We got the best and the brightest, and there's going to be a new smoke and mirrors show with Polkadot and Kusama. And I think, some projects and some attention is going to go over there, and they can do their thing. They can do their smart contracts on those different chains. And something tells me there's going to be a lot of exploits and a lot of hacks on these new chains because they're untested, right? There's going to be a lot of people building on these new chains that aren't familiar. They don't have all the same documentation. All the documentation out there is for ETH. It's for Ethereum, guys. So if you're a developer and you're trying to build on a brand new platform, there's a million ways to nuke yourself. But there's like you got to be really, really careful, right? Hexologist said I get to meet a legendary Hexagon tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. Who's that, Hexo? Who is that? I don't know who you're talking about. Walter Aparicio says, I did my swap on MetaMask for $49. Good for you, man. $49 is that's the lowest I've heard of anybody getting one recently. So, I mean, it sucks to say that $50 is like a good deal because it's still a terrible deal. But I mean, it's a good deal relative to all this bullshit, right? Fees kick my arse. I agree, DeFi Dior. John Runyon. Richard Hart criticized BTC for high fees. Can we admit that his argument is moot now? Well, not quite. I mean, they're temporarily high, right? I mean, Bitcoin's got high fees right now too. A lot of people are using Bitcoin. It's not like, it's always going to be true, right? I mean, you got to understand, like, people are improving on Ethereum at a faster rate than they are with Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, I mean, Ethereum is still faster than Bitcoin, but yeah, temporarily, he is temporarily wrong about that. Sure. Nekdet Kaskarli. Does Hex have the ability to migrate to another protocol? Like I've tried to talk about this before. I don't think it would be worth it due to the risk, the inherent risk of being on something new is that a lot of people are going to fail. Like, it's a new platform and a lot of people haven't fully tested all the different ways to mess things up, right? So I think it would be a little irrational. And I think a lot of other projects are going to go to these other platforms and hopefully take some of the load off of Ethereum, right? That's what I think might happen. But I don't think, one of the beautiful things about Hex is the stability and the uptime and the security, right? Hex is the one thing in crypto that hasn't had a giant exploit yet. Even Uniswap had a couple of reentrancy attacks. So we're lucky to be in a product that isn't, like, you might see that some of these projects have gone up like crazy amounts. Obviously not as much as Hex did in 2020, but you might be feeling like you're missing out on other coins. But then remember, any one of these coins could just drop to zero, whereas I put the probability of that with Hex at a lot lower probability because it's just locked immutable code. Like, all of these smart contracts out there have admin keys and backdoors. And every time one of these things is updated and tweaked and messed with, it's just another opportunity for something to go terribly, terribly wrong. And we're playing around with people's money, right? So it's weird. Mnemonic says, Theta is such a quirky platform. No search icon on the iOS app, and links within Chrome doesn't give errors. Yeah, it's a new platform. Hopefully, they're going to be updating it, and kind of like the DLive app wasn't ideal. They haven't had the time to build like Twitch or like YouTube, right? So I understand that it might be a little rocky at first, but I think it's definitely optimized for web right now. So if you're watching Theta on web, it's probably a better experience. The brand matrix. Yeah. Lights Out says Cosmos is absorbing a ton of transactions via Binance Smart Chain. See, that's a great example. Yeah, all those transactions now happening on that other chain. We don't have to worry about it, right? And they can just do their own little thing over there. What's up, Nate J? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good idea because potential airdrop. I got a $25 transaction through over the weekend. Wow. All right, Maddie. You had to one up. Who was the $50 guy? Sorry, $50 guy. I forgot who you were, but Maddie Allen wants you to know that he beat you. You got to change default gas. Okay. Because you can get a transaction half off. You can get a transaction half off, but it can run the risk of not going through at all. And then you have to pay to cancel the transaction too. So I don't like to do that personally, but if you're smart like Maddie and not a dummy like me, you can definitely do that. Maddie knows what's up. That's the same woman that I've had on my YouTube page for months. Richard and I are both very close with her. Ooh, we got some unconfirmed rumors coming from Maddie Hex Therapy. The same woman on your YouTube page is friends with Richard, eh? Seems like a juicy conspiracy. Okay, we're not talking about altcoins. Brand said, Nate J. Okay, I guess they're just adding everybody. Hexologist said Bitcoin's fees will never be fixed since Lightning is a failed project. ETH, on the other hand, will have layer 2. That's right. Yeah, when these layer 2 things come into the DEXs, you're going to see fees go from $100 to like a penny, literally. So, it's a waiting game. We got to give it some time. But I've tested out L2. I've used ZK Sync before. It works now. It works today. People just need to come up with easier, user-friendly, and secure ways to do swapping on L2. And they're working on it, right? Like Loop Ring, I think, is kind of interesting for that. They might figure it out. It's basically just a race to see who figures it out first and which one catches virality. And literally one day, like later this year, we're going to see fees go from $100 to a penny because L2 is like a separate wallet that you kind of trade into. It's going to be crazy. Crypto Ewok said, if you guys would have bought and saved some ETH from when it was $90, you wouldn't care about the cost. Yeah. But people like to buy expensive things, right? Crypto Coffee, do you reckon there will be a MetaMask airdrop? Yeah, I have a video about it. I think maybe not. To me, it's a decent deal to spend the $50 or $70. And, if I lose the $70, to me, that's okay. But you got to ask yourself, are you willing to take the risk that there might not be any airdrop? And it probably won't be months from now, guys. It probably won't be until like Q4 this year. I mean, I'm just guessing, but it's going to be a while, right? Walter, $50 guy. Sorry, Walter. Maddie beats you on fees there. Bob Andre. Yeah, Bob, we'll try to help you out in the Hex security chat. At the bottom of the site. Let me keep reading these lovely comments from you guys. The MetaMask swap contract code is not published. Oh, that could be a problem. I mean, I'm just doing one swap, right? So, to me, it's low risk. But I wouldn't recommend just doing all your trading on MetaMask swap. I would recommend, ethhex.com. Crypto Coffee is much smarter than I. Go everyone follow him on Theta and other platforms. Thank you. That's nice of you. I think you're pretty smart in certain areas too. Matic has quick swap. Don't know what that means. There's so many things that I can't keep up on, right? There's so many things out there that I just have no idea. Matty Crypto, good evening. What up, dude? Nate J says keep using 1 inch. 1 inch, not bad. 1 inch is not too shabby. Look at ZK Swap. Okay, yeah, Brennan, I'll look into ZK Swap. This is over on Theta. Victor Donald, what's going on, man? How you doing? Chris Hupp. The ZK Swap is interesting. Yeah, ZK Swap is interesting. Loop Ring is interesting. I need to look into ZK Swap a little bit more. Maybe I can give you guys some better information next time on ZK Swap. But if you want to go do some Googling, there's some pretty cool stuff happening out there, guys. I mean, we're not just sitting around, we're not just sitting around saying, oh, gas fees suck. And yeah, it's going to be like that forever. It's like, no, we're improving all the time. It's hard, but people are working on it. Swaps on Zerion.io is really cool. Okay, like I said, never heard of Zerion.io, but there's all these new swapping protocols. We should probably look to make sure they're audited and then actually read those audits. and then actually read about the technology and all that. And then also we need to go test them and make sure they work and the user experience is good. So, before I feel comfortable recommending any of these, it's like we need to go do some testing and some digging. What else do we got? What do you guys want to talk about? Let's see. There can only be one Maddie. I say we do a live stream dance off for all the marbles. Oh shit! I actually did recorded a dance for a song that Toby Hexobi made. I did like a lip sync over his song about Hexaco. Whenever he makes that, it'll be funny, I'm sure. HP says, what? I don't know. That comment doesn't make sense. Hex price went up, but market cap price went down. That doesn't make any sense. You might be looking at like a website that's not calculating it correctly. I don't know. I don't know about that. Xerion, Zapper, and Paraswap. Hex Genius says these are airdrop candidates. Xerion, Zapper, and Paraswap. There's so many goddamn names. I cannot keep up. But yeah, hey, if you guys are airdrop hunters and you want to, convert those airdrops into your favorite token, my favorite happens to be Hex. My favorite happens to be something long-term, but check out the Xerion, Zapper, Paraswap. Maybe they're worth it. I will say I did use matcha.xyz. And we'll show you guys what that looks like on here. Matcha.xyz is a platform for limit orders. And I got a relatively cheap gas price on this. I bought Ethereum from Coinbase, then I sent it to Matcha. And then after that, I swapped Ethereum for WETH, WETH. That was a pretty cheap transaction because the one-to-one swap to WETH is pretty cheap. It was like $15. And then I went WETH into Hex. So it all worked out. I think I have a limit order open right now. And again, Matcha is like another DEX aggregator, kind of like 1inch. But I think the limit orders just work a little better. Oh, my limit order is still open. So my limit order has not been hit yet, but you can see I've got an open order right here. So if we ever dip to, I don't know, if we ever dip to like 550 or something, I'm going to snatch that right up. So this is really powerful, especially for, how volatile Hex is with these big swings. You can catch a falling knife, pretty easily on matcha.xyz. So I do have a referral link as well, but I should probably post that in the description. But that's what it looks like. It's pretty simple. What's good, DCC? How you doing, man? Just having a Monday night President's Day stream, celebrating Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, John Adams, maybe James Madison, perhaps. Hey, DCC, none of that dislike button shit. You get out of here with that. Matty Crypto, you win with best hair though, Matty. Oh yeah, he's got me beat. I'm growing it out though. I got some luscious locks going. I got the flow. Like the video, yeah, man. You can like the video. That definitely helps. Definitely helps. What else we got going on? Better not be fucking late. Well, dude, the only reason I might be late is because it's fucking snowing here. We got about a foot of snow, and it's literally the middle of a blizzard. I wish I could turn my camera around and show you guys. Maybe I can. I can show you guys with the blizzard outside. Look at that shit. You can't really see it too well. You can't really see it, but yeah, it's relentless. You couldn't really see it too well, but it's relentless, dude. Like, it's snowing so bad in Chicago that like I'm worried, flights might be canceled and stuff. Out here fucking around on chats. Oh, he's talking to DC. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you guys are doing your thing tonight, right? You guys are doing your thing. I'll get off for Discourse Syndicate. This is a little pregame for Discourse Syndicate, guys. Just wanted to get you in the mood, get you all hot and bothered to go look at RG3's ugly mug. Danny boy, DCC told me to do it. Told you to do what? Oh, the dislike button? Yeah, DCC gives pretty good financial advice, not great YouTube advice. Don't hit that dislike button, guys. Get your hands off that dirty dislike button. Chi-Town is white right now. Yes, it sure is. Nate, are you from Chicago too? Yeah, it definitely is. It's very white. Latecoin Moses is at it again, doing his favorite hobby of being late to stuff. This is your president in DC telling you to have a happy President's Day. Uh-oh. The Me Too movement. It's begun. Hey, we got 69 followers, guys. Nice. Nice. That's what I like to see. Next, let's shoot for 420. Feature, not a bug. Matcha is legit. People still market selling when there's other better ways of buying and selling by limit orders. Yeah, and here's another thing, guys. The limit order doesn't cost you any gas to create. It only costs you gas when it executes. So you don't really have anything to lose by doing a limit order. You know? Oh, East Side. Nice. I'm in West Town area. Dislike, unsub. Yeah, do the opposite. If you tell them to dislike and unsub, it's like reverse psychology, right? Reverse psychology, and then they're gonna like me even more. Hexican's beef, coffee versus pirate. Ooh, that's not a beef I'd want to start. I know how that one ends. ORD is delayed on a normal day. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, man. It is. It's known for their delays. Not big on being on time at ORD. One jerk always have to hit the dislike button. I swear to God, lights out. There's always like one guy, and like one guy always dislikes my videos like a couple minutes after posting. So I swear he's just got me on like notification subscribe, and you could see him like in the act. I've like caught him. Like I refreshed the page and I'm like, oh, there's the guy. Like there's the lonely little hater. But I like to imagine he's just sitting there like in his mom's basement, just really pissed off and just fucking fuming and hating his life. And then just watching how fucking awesome Hex is doing. just one day we'll turn all haters into winners. Just got to give him enough time. Actually, that's not true. Some of them are unsavable. Bob Andre, I recovered the address from you. Okay. Hey, you're born in Chicago? Nice, man. Yeah. We'll get to your thing after the show. We'll help you get all fixed up. Star code, limit order only costs to cancel. Okay. Yeah. Good to know, star code. Kinetic says coffee touched me. Yeah, if you mean your soul and your spirit with the power of Christ, then yeah, I definitely touched you. Live on the west side of the west side of the west side. Okay. So doesn't that just make it the east side? Or am I just overthinking that? I swap a dislike to. What's up, D-Raj? How you doing? Good to see you. My Hexican bro. Nardo for the win sent some bread, some toast. Yeah, so Theta's pretty into their toast, you know. Hex Genius says punctuality is the thief of time. It's deep, bro. It's deep. What's up, BMA2? BMA2? Victor Donald, I love Theta over Twitch. Yeah, that's cool. I kind of like it over Twitch too. Twitch is a little too busy for me. There's a lot going on. I kind of like being able to read everyone, to like know where everything is, read everyone's comments. It's not like it's ever been a problem. I'm not over here getting thousands of viewers or anything, but I like the setup and the I do feel like with Theta you get a little more customization ability in the description section and all that. And I don't have to worry about censorship as much from these new platforms. So with Twitch, it's like if you get to a certain level, you can only be on Twitch. And so it's like once you get to that level of success, they like won't monetize you if you restream to multiple platforms. So I think that's part of why Hexo does Twitch only, right? Because he wants to be really powerful over there. I still haven't really figured it out. I'm trying to test and iterate and see what I'm doing the best on. Right now, I'm doing the best on YouTube. So, but it's good to have your eggs in different baskets too, right? People that rely, exclusively on YouTube, I'm only one ban away from losing my livelihood. David Morales says, you banged his girl. He will always hit that dislike. That's cold. Throw up some super chats. Hey, that's right. Hey, Kinetics. I like what you're saying over there. Oh my God. D-Raj. Dude, thank you. Holy shit. D-Raj, thank you so much for the 25 PHP. That's amazing, man. D-Raj is my new #1 fan. Oh shit. Belliot Brand with the 3.69. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brand. That does Brand, which account is this? One of 13? What's up? Thank you so much, dude. Coffee smash millions of people every morning when they get a coffee. Never forget. I mean, it depends what you mean by smashed. The only thing I smash is that like button on Crypto Coffee's channel. Hey, Kinetics, you're more generous than me on your channel, dude. I gotta work though for that extra $3. All right. What do you want me to do? You want me to dance for you? I feel like the more popular I'm gonna get on these things, I'm gonna just end up like a dancing monkey. Like I'm gonna start eating like Packy 1-chip challenge and like doing push-ups and shit. If you guys have any ideas of like, I'll count to a million. No, I can't count to a million. I'll count to 1,000 for like $10. If you want to see that. But I'm trying to give you guys some real knowledge too. I'm trying to make you guys woke. Coffee saves millions and millions and millions of billions of car crashes a year are stopped. Wow. I never thought about it that way. Coffee, keeps people awake. It powers the entire economy. It's literally the drug of our culture, right? It's like, for some reason, it's a drug, right? But it's the most socially acceptable drug, and we all love it. I drink like a cup a day. I have my morning coffee. I ain't no jabroni. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. LOL squats. Who's doing squats? Flame said, can you use WETH on matcha for swaps? Yeah, that's what I did. I'm using WETH right now. So you can see on the screen, I've got the limit order is with WETH. In fact, you have to use WETH. Like you have to. Like if you use ETH, what the system does but doesn't tell you is that it's actually exchanging ETH for WETH and then for your coin. So it's doing 2 transactions like behind the scenes. So it's better to just use WETH if you can, because you might get a lower fee out of the whole round trip. You might not. RG3 says, I got a big bag of hex for that. You got a big bag of hex for what? Dollar cost. There was a time when I took a lot of coffee that it made me go to the bathroom a lot more. The more you know. Thanks, Dollar Cost Crypto. That was really, really interesting. I'm glad we know that. So insightful, that guy. Who would have thought coffee makes you shit, huh? Danny boy, I'm so hooked on it with 4 to 6 cups a day. Damn, dude. Hope you're all right. I hope you don't have insomnia or anything. Dodeka, Maddie Allen says, count to as high as hex can go. Should I start right now? Thank you for the $10, man. That's very, very nice. Yes, matcha is a DEX. Should I start right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. This is like stuff you can go to sleep to, guys. This is like ASMR for falling asleep. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. $42, guys. That's how high hex can go. It's going to stop at $42. It'll never go any higher than $42. And I'm going to take the money. Thank you, Maddie. And you are the best. Sorry, lights out. Are you counting in Satoshis? Yeah, I should be, right? I'd have to count up to like 100 million in order to get to 1 Bitcoin, right? Isn't 1 Bitcoin 100 million Satoshis? I think it is. Victor Donnell, it does help that T-Fuel is raising in price quite a bit. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't know that T-Fuel was a cryptocurrency. T-Fuel, by the way, guys, is what Theta uses to like reward streamers, and you can also get rewarded in T-Fuel. But then there's like coins, and then there's a daily reward. And then there's all this other stuff that I got to figure out. Morning Hex says, morning coffee or morning hex? I like a little bit of both. I like my morning coffee after my morning hex. But if you have good enough morning hex, you don't even need the morning coffee. Talk about T-shares. T-shares are what you exchange hex for. And you want to have a lot of them. You want a lot of T-shares. 42 is my favorite number. Nice deal. Yeah, 42 is the secret number to the secret to the universe. Actually, that was from, what is it? Not Guardians of the Galaxy. Some movie. Omar says Chicago meetup. Maybe, man. I gotta know who I'm meeting up with. Limon Ortega. Have you ever thought about opening up a coffee shop? Well, I did have an online e-commerce coffee store for a little while. I did that for like a year in the bear market in the year of 2018 to 2019. I sold coffee online, and it was all Bitcoin themed. It was like one of my blends was called Satoshi's Vision, and it was like Satoshi's Real Vision was actually like this coffee blend. One of them was Moon Fuel. Moon Fuel was my medium roast, and then I had Proof of Beans. Yeah, Proof of Beans was my blonde roast, my lighter roast with citrus notes for the for those kind of guys. Hackster says Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's right, RG3. Yeah, good movie. I didn't read the book. The book was too long, and I ain't no good at reading. No, I prefer audiobooks. I feel like audiobooks are a game changer because you can just listen to them when you're walking around. I like reading too. Like right now, I'm reading a book that I just got recommended on. Alaska Prepper was on Discourse Syndicate, and he recommended this book called Confessions of an Economic Hitman. And I bought it on Amazon like that day because I was like, oh, I need something to read. I want to keep, stay sharp and read and all that. And it's really, really good. It's about this guy who was literally an economic hitman. Like that's what they called themselves. And they would go force less developed countries to take on these massive loans and basically enslave themselves in debt to the United States, or not even the United States, but more so the corporatocracy is what it's called. So it's not even like any one thing. It's just a bunch of like companies and government agencies, not even like all the government, but just like the IMF, like the World Bank, like the Fed. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I probably can't talk about it too much. I don't want to get banned, but it's a really good book. Audiobooks are the foundation of my financial literacy. That's cool, man. Yeah, audiobooks are awesome. I just finished an audiobook called Psycho-Cybernetics. And that's one of those books that I would have had a real hard time reading. Like it's a dense book. So thank God for audiobooks, man. Narrating audiobooks is an easy side hustle. That's super interesting, Hackster. I never thought about that. Narrating audiobooks, if you're a really good speaker and reader, and you probably would get really good if you just read a book all the way through out loud. Yeah, I'm sure people are out there paying people to do audiobooks. Maybe somebody should do an audiobook of Sci-Vive. That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe if you do an audio read version of Sci-Vive, I'm sure that would be really, really popular in the Hex community. That's really cool. Lights Out said, I watched some interviews with Economic Hitman. Wild stuff. Damn. Is he on YouTube or something? Like, does he go out publicly? Because I feel like, how does that guy go out publicly without like getting assassinated? I still have, I'm only like on chapter 2. So yeah. What is a good audiobook right now? One audiobook I listened to recently was The War of Art. It's about the imperative that we have to be creators and not consumers. So it's literally our duty as people to create more than we consume. Obviously, we have to consume, but create as well. Omar M, what kind of hardware? Come on, dude. I'm not giving away that. Not giving away my secrets. Bob Andre says, they indebt countries to the point where they own them. Yeah, that's, I think, the gist of it, right? Audiobooks are good for people with dyslexia. Yeah, dyslexia is a real thing. Sometimes I'll mess up my D's and my B's. I'll put the line on the wrong side. Gok Cap says 88. Oh, come on, dude. We're not shilling stuff here. Dollar Cost Crypto says, listen to Dune if you want better game theory. Dune. Who's Dune? He's public? I don't know who Dune is. There's an interview on YouTube. SciVive is over 700 pages. What's it going to cost to have you read that all on stream tonight? That's a great idea. One of these days, I'm going to read SciVive on stream all the way through. I'm going to read it all the way through, guys. That's a great idea. Would you guys watch that? I bet that would get like thousands of viewers. I mean, people not even in crypto, probably. That's a great idea. The read out loud function from Microsoft Word works fine for SciVive. Oh, that's okay. I'm learning, guys. You guys are teaching me stuff today. That's good. I didn't know Microsoft Word had a read out loud function, but for anybody that prefers listening over reading, SciVive is available in the SciVive Telegram channel, so go check it out. Go check it out. Hey, Crypto FIFO-C. What am I reading that wrong? FIFO-C. It's a great idea. It would be an epic stream. I would watch. Do it. Yeah, maybe I will one of these days. I gotta like train my vocal cords because that's a long time. I might start to get sore of talking. That'd be funny though. Damn, that's an idea that I really do want to maybe think about doing. Hex Genius says, wait, what was that book? Oh, the War of Art. Oh, sorry. Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho-Cybernetics. I put the correct spelling in the chat. Dune is a great book. I'll check out Dune as well. Let me write that down. What is this? The Crypto Coffee Book Club? All right, I just wrote down Dune. Yeah. Cool, guys. Well, I don't want to keep it too late for Discord Syndicate. I could make a series, one chapter each stream. I could. That would be pretty cool. I could make like a playlist. That way I don't burn myself out. Because, I mean, to read that whole book would probably take like 7 hours, right? Like 700 pages, 100 pages an hour. I'm not like a fast reader. Like I really try to comprehend things when I read. So I'll reread like the same paragraphs multiple times. I'm not a fast reader. Reading was always my, I was really good at math and stuff. And I remember on the, when I was taking the ACT, it's like a standardized test in high school. I read the reading part ahead of time. I finished the math so early that I like broke the seal on the reading part and I read ahead. 3 million hex will make you a millionaire at 35-cent hex. That's true, Omar. That is true. Actually at 34 cents, right? Maybe. I don't know. Lights Out said all 700 pages in one stream. Yeah, it's got to be all or nothing, huh, Maddie? It's all or nothing. I live my life just to make Maddie Allen happy. It's better to listen to it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That would be great to have a different hexagon on each chapter. We're full of great ideas here, guys. This is some quality shit. Your dyslexia must be acting up. I said, hey, Crypto Coffee. You did not. You did not. It would take 25 hours to read out loud according to Google. Damn. That's interesting. So SciVive would take over a full day. How would I eat? Would I have to get like those little goo packets that you like squirt into your mouth? Maddie wants me to squirt goo into my mouth for Amin says 100 pages an hour is slow for coffee. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks for matcha tip. You're a boss. Oh, sure, man. It's just a nice thing if you have extra money on the side and you mean to buy in, but you want to be smart about it. I mean, I've got, you can see my limit order right now. I hope it gets hit. Something tells me it'll get hit. I mean, Hex has these giant wicks, and it's good to play into these giant wicks. I mean, if people are going to, emergency unstake or dump or anything, you might as well snatch it up at a lower price. 3 days straight, damn, without rest stops. Especially if you read the same paragraph over and over. New idea for the next Hex 25-hour stream. I would, yeah, that would definitely get me some views. I'm feeling that. I'm a hoe for the views. Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit on myself. Boom. Giant red wicks are such great buying opportunities. Yes, they are. I want to stake some, but don't know how to go about it with these high fees. Well, one answer is just staking bigger. Staking bigger. That way the percentage of fees relative to your entire stake doesn't hit you as hard. And you probably will be thanking yourself later too. But you know, it's stake bigger, stake longer, or wait for L2 solutions to come out. It's not a great series of answers, but I think the stake bigger and stake longer part is pretty legit. All right, guys. Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun today, but I want you guys to go watch Discourse Syndicate. I did an hour, and I am going to go to bed because I got a long, early day tomorrow. Don't forget to go to gostaker.com and download staker.app. It is the best app in crypto. Unusable right now due to gas fees, but soon it will become the breakthrough moment, I think, for all of cryptocurrency, especially for Hex, right? It's amazing. Your elevator pitch is perfect. Oh, thank you, Hoagie House. Yeah, and if you're not already involved in the most secure, triple audited, best performing asset of 2020, hex.com, go to the website. Maybe the website will change your mind. I'm sure all of you are already invested. Got to shovel the snow. That's right. All right, guys. I'll talk to you on the next one. Follow me on theta.tv/cryptocoffee369. Hector the Protector, good to see you. I'm just about to leave. So thanks all for coming. Peace out.